Before you start trading in the coming week, you must be able to do what is called a weekly analysis. Weekly analysis are needed so that you can prepare ahead of the market opening. You understand the levels you should be engaging the market with. You should understand the pair which are ready for trade and which ones are pending, waiting until a particular price is met. You should be able to understand the different directional bias from the monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour, even down to your 1-minute time frame. You should plan ahead, and that is what makes a successful trader. You don't just wake up one morning and then go to your chart and then start trading. Without weekly analysis, you are going to struggle in the marketplace. So in today's video, I'm going to do a weekly analysis. So pay attention while I go through the pairs I want to share with you. So the first thing that you need to do is to understand the dollar strength. If you are trading Euro, USD, GU, or gold, you should be able to know the strength of the dollar. And that is why in this particular series, I'm starting the analysis with the DXY index. Last week, we predicted or we forecast that dollar should be strong. And as you can see, previous week, I see a strength, a bullish move. And there's a reason why price was moving that way. The reason was for price to trade into this reversal opening price region. Now that price has traded to this point, we need to be careful in here, because from here we can see a potential reversal in the marketplace. And secondly, based on certain rules that I have put in place for myself and for my students, we may also see or predict if the price will push up. But notwithstanding, you can still go away from this free information. So stay tuned while I analyze this from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. Now, the monthly time frame has moved from this zone, this particular level, to this level, because the way I trade my opening price are simply from levels to levels. So we are moving from this level. When we tap in here, you can see we didn't close below, and that is why price didn't go lower. Okay, now you can see that when we moved, this was our original target. We blew past that. Now we are here, but it's not yet over. Remember, this last month we rejected all this opening price, reversal opening price, and this month just started. So we might see push up and then it might finally come down, just like all of this here. So you don't rule out the possibility of a rejection from here. Just like here, for example, you can see price went all the way down. Okay, if you have been watching this maybe at the beginning of the month or the middle of the month, you would think this level will give way. But as you can see, when the month ended, it closed back in, which was the beginning of this bullish move. Okay, so even though we are trading in here, we might still go higher before coming lower. Okay, so this is a picture you must put at the back of your head. What you can take away from the monthly is that monthly has gotten to its resistance, where more sellers can come in to take the price lower. Okay, and also if you are looking at it from SMC perspective, you can see that we swept liquidity here and we close back in. This is the liquidity sweep entry that I talked about in my YouTube channel. If you have not seen it, I'll put link in the description, or you can check the card up in here for that video. So you can see now we are heading higher. So this move is a very strong bullish move, and if it happened at the reversal path, is a very strong bearish move. So looking at this, we also have this level here as a weak eye. Weak eye in the sense that it failed to break structure. That creates an inducement. So this is an inducement. So I feel from my analysis that price will need to go up in here before coming down. So on that note, we understand that price needs to push higher up to this point. So we have how many pips to that level? Okay, 77 or thereabout. So now our monthly still looks as if it will push higher. So on the weekly time frame, what do we have here? We have that weekly level there, the monthly level here. Okay, you can see that this high here didn't break structure. Price came up before pushing down. Okay, now this is gone. We should expect this to be taken as well. So I think after this high gets taken, we might start looking for short. Okay, we might start looking for short. Probably price may tap into this opening price here, forming this hidden base. Okay, so I can expect price to push high in here before looking for short. All right, then on the daily, we are still very much bullish from here. You can see the rejection of the opening price. Price closed above this retest, and then we're still pushing higher. So we have a fresh zone here. So we still expect price to go higher. Are we going to get Monday, Tuesday up? We are not sure. But whatever it is, we should position ourselves to look for buy in here. Okay, because since price has taken this liquidity here, we may see a push down, because once price takes liquidity, we might see a form of what reaction from it. Maybe price may come back down here, or even trade lower before pushing higher. So these are the scenarios we have on DXY. So we're expecting the dollar to remain strong in the coming week. Okay, so this will put you in a position that, okay, when you're trading Euro USD, you want to see a bearish Euro USD. If you are trading gold, you want to see bearish gold. If you are trading pounds USD, you want to see bearish pounds USD, because the dollar is telling you price wants to go higher. On that note, we are going to look at pounds USD. Okay, now from this level, as we said last week, we expect pounds USD to go lower because price rejected of this opening price, and then currently pounds USD is trading around the monthly support. Yeah, so one has to be careful, because this would have been the destination for this move. So this is the first destination. Until price closes below it, we can talk about trading down to this point. Okay, and secondly, if you look at the market structure, you can see we are bearish, and price probably must have tapped into area of value to continue this bearish move. Probably this might be the target. The moment this gets a close below and this, we will target this, but that's a long way to come. All right, so the monthly is still bearish until otherwise. So on that note, we'll go to the weekly time frame. In the weekly time frame, we have a fresh level. So these are areas where you might be looking for buy. We might be bearish till we get here, and probably we might change our directional bias for the bullish side, depending on what price does here. So we still have all of this to trade for. Okay, so we still expect price to trade all of this down. How many pips? Over 100 pips. Okay, which is huge for pounds USD. So we are still bearish from here to this point before we can think of any buy. Okay, on the daily, still same setup here. We are rejecting off this opening price. Okay, this might be an obstacle. This will be an obstacle for a push up before going lower, because the higher time frame is telling us to short. So when you are selling in here, you make sure that you watch this reversal opening price closely. And then on the 4 hour, where can we enter from? Okay, we can look for trade entry from here. Okay, but from what I'm seeing here, do we have a break below that? Rejection. I see a push up before coming down. So for now, pounds USD based on the weekly, I will go in with the weekly flow, even though we are at a weekly opening price here. No wonder we are looking for a way to reject. But anyway, this area I'm selling from, if price come up into this area, I will look to continue to push down like this. So the 4 hour might push price up for a sell on the weekly. So that is that on pounds USD. Let's look at gold. So let's look at gold. Gold, last week we said that gold should go lower based on our analysis, and the monthly hasn't changed directional bias yet. The monthly is still very bearish. Until we have that change, I will let you know. So for now, we are bearish, and our destination on the monthly looks to be this reversal opening price, unless something happens in the lower time frame that might delay this for a push higher. Okay, so we have a zone here, we have zone above here, we have zone below here. So this is a range we expect price to be trading. Okay, if for any reason price come up to this point, you sell, but it's very, very unlikely for that to happen now. Okay, so our direction is bearish here. Also, if we look at FXCM, we have a sweep of this eye. Okay, we have a sweep of this eye. We go to FXCM or forex.com. Forex.com, you can see we have a sweep of that eye from here. So remember, whenever liquidity is taken, you might expect a move in the opposite direction. So going back to under, so once this liquidity is taken, because this is simply price differentiation in broker, we expect price to trade lower into this level. So weekly is bearish, monthly is bearish. Weekly, this opening price is where we'll have gotten our trade. Okay, this was where we look for sell to sell, and that was what happened. You can see last week as we predicted a bearish week, and you can see that was what happened. So we expect this to continue. Okay, we expect the week to continue going bearish. We get worried when price approach here. This is where, if you are in here, these are where potential area where you can take most of your profit out. Okay, looking at, you can see we have okay, we have a change of character here. Yeah, so we are bearish, so we need to continue that move here and target this low. So this low is where we are targeting, and then this is the monthly level, which price may still get there. So on the daily, I'll be looking at this area for my setup. So this is my setup here. Price will take out this liquidity, okay, before going lower. So this is my setup here. Copy this trade. Go with this. This is setup. This is where you start looking for sell to move price lower. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at on gold. Then 4 hour, we see okay, assistant with this. These are liquidity that needs to be taken. This is our liquidity. So we expect price to trade up in here before it fall. But whatever happens, if we get a break below this, maybe price move, I will look for a way to enter this and then write this down. So it's always both ways. Okay, my preferred setup is this. But whatever happens when the market opens and breaks this low, I will look for another way to enter this market once this low is broken. So take note of that. Then let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD on the monthly time frame, what is our directional bias? Our directional bias is still bearish until otherwise. So this is the stubborn area we are in right now. We expect price to give us a form of reaction in here, but overall we are bearish on Euro USD. Why? Because of this rejection here. Okay, this rejection here of the reversal opening price. We rejected this. Price is currently at area of obstacle, so you have to pay close attention to this price level here at 1.06788. Okay, this is a key level. On the weekly time frame, you can see we broke below this, so this is an indication that price should go lower. And then if you are looking at it, for most SMC trader, you'll be looking for a buy in here. Okay, because this is a break of structure and the rest, but I doubt if this will occur. Okay, if it's going to occur, probably for a little push up before going lower. So you have to be careful. Yeah, the directional bias for both monthly and weekly is bearish, so it doesn't make sense for me to start looking for buys in here. I'd rather wait for the sell setup to happen. If there's going to be a reaction in here, it's simply taking us to this opening price where I'll be looking for more trades to go short. Okay, then on the daily, you can see we are rejecting of opening prices. You can see here we're rejecting of those opening price, so we should continue going lower. The setup not yet formed though, but once price come back in there, this opening price, I'll be looking to sell. Okay, so that is that. Looking for when price reject up in here, I should sell. Okay, so this is what we are looking at for Euro USD. If you trade any other currency pair or any other instrument, let me know so that in the next analysis I might include them in my analysis. Okay, last time I did pounds USD JPY. If you are still interested in that, let me know in the comment section. Put it in the comment section so that I can include your favorite pair to analyze. On that note, I will see you in the coming week.